Elliot, you've got to get out of here.
Get right out. What time is Logan's plane getting?
I haven't the vaguest idea.
I haven't had more than a sip of my coffee.
Oh, well, that's just too bad, honey. You've got to get out of here real fast.
Hey, listen, what am I going to do for the rest of the week? I told Margaret I was away on a fishing trip.
Look, I don't know. I'll just have to tell him that I feel a little better, but not well enough to go on the trip with him, and then he can go back and make his speeches, and we can have some more fun, okay?
Oh, my God, don't tell me, is he already?
He can't be. He can't be here. Look, he doesn't have a key. He gave the key to Geraldine, so, I'll just pretend that I don't hear him, and then he'll have to go back to her hotel in order to get the key, and then you'll have some time to get ready. Hello. This is a surprise.
Yeah. Certainly is. I guess it shouldn't be, but it's quite a surprise.
Hello, darling. Well, how are you? Wait a minute. Don't look so stricken. I mean, you're not getting the wrong idea about this.
Wrong idea? About what exactly?
Well, look, I know how it looks. Mr. Dorn is here awfully early. Well, that's not really that early. Do you have the time, Mr. Dorn?
Mr. Dorn seems to have the time and the place.
I think it's time for me to be leaving. Well, thank you for the coffee, Mrs. Swift. I really appreciate it.
Mrs. Swift. We're all a little formal, aren't we, Mrs. Swift and Mr. Dorn? I mean, I thought we got to be good friends up in Palace Park. That is where we got to be such good friends, isn't it, Raven?
Oh, that's right. That's why Elliot came over here to say hello to the both of us.
Yes, and I was very surprised and disappointed to find that you were not here, Logan.
Oh, me too. I wish I'd have been here to greet you when you arrived. Well, I guess you're feeling a lot better, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I am. It was a terrible night. The fever was just burning me all night, but I guess I sweated it out. You know how fevers are.
Yeah, they just go so far and then they break.
Yeah, but you know, I was amazed how good I felt this morning. And then the doorbell rang and Mr. Elliot was here.
Yeah.
No, actually, you called me, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. I was on my way up north when on a fishing trip when I stopped at the coffee shop to have some breakfast. That's when I realized that who should live around the corner but Mr. and Mrs. Swift, and I thought,
around
why?
the corner? Well, that's good news. I didn't know they'd opened a coffee shop there. I always hoped that they would.
Well, I didn't mean literally around the corner.
All right,
Mrs.
for
Swift.
heaven's sake, will you just stop standing there like an idiot and tell me what you're thinking? You're thinking that something was going on here, right? Well, you're wrong. You're very wrong. And I think that it's a very nasty, suspicious attitude to have because he was just being polite. He called me up and I told him I was not feeling well and he came over to help me feel a little better.
Just like Geraldine did last night.
I knew it! She did call you. She just had to spread her nasty little lies. Meddling old witch.
I'm sorry, but I think under the circumstances, I'd better go. Once again, thank you very much for the coffee, Raven. And good luck on your campaign trip, Logan. All the luck in the world.
Get out of here.
Okay. What's the story? Has she been telling you lies about last night?
Last night? I thought your visitor arrived this morning.
She hates me, Logan. You know that. She hates me ever since I married her precious little son. She's always wanted to get back at me because of what happened between us.
Geraldine didn't tell me one word about him. All we talked about was your health. I asked her to come over here and make sure you weren't on your death.
She was lying to you. She knew that this was the perfect opportunity to get me back.
Just
because
shut
of
up
what
about
happened
Geraldine,
between
will you?
Kevin and I.
Anything that happened here is your doing. And you're not going to lie your way out of this.
Logan, I love you. I mean, you're being ridiculous. You're the only man in my life. You know that.
Just thank God you had the decency to get Jamie over to the Scots before you started on your little party here.
I did not have a party. I was sick. I spent the whole night in there with a fever, and you know because you took my temperature.
Yeah. According to this, your coffee is getting cold. I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
I'm going to check on Jamie. I'm going to make sure he's all right.
Yeah, right. That's all you care about. You care more about the damn kid than you do me. Tell me something. Just how do you expect me to be faithful to somebody who needs a baby more than he needs his own wife? And you can give me a little kiss?